Hi everyone, how are you doing? Um, Welcome to today's, you know, video on how to handle diversity. First let's define what diversity is. Diversity is, any hardship, misfortune, difficulty, anything that is hard for you, any challenge that has just dropped to you. Today I want to talk to you about how to handle that in your life. I know sometimes you face diversity. It can be financial, it could be loss of someone you love, it could be anything that is a bit unfortunate or misfortune to you. So how do you handle it? Today I want to share something I learned. I quote by a guy called James. He's a speaker in the US. He says diversity is the best university because diversity will teach you lessons if you only allow your eyes and and your ears to catch the message. Very critical, isn't it? Yes. If you only allow your eyes and your ears to catch the message. Sometimes God gives us hardships, barriers to our way to success because He wants us to be the best we can be. But oftenly we get lost in the activity but not the lessons it's teaching us. When people go broke, for instance, they concentrate on the brokenness. They don't concentrate on what that brokenness or the situation that they are going through is trying to teach them. And it becomes a bit hard if you don't learn the lessons. So how do you handle diversity? How do you handle the challenge you're in right now? How do you handle it? There are a couple of things you're supposed to do. Number one is you must remember that we all go through diversity. But here is the thing. Here's what makes the difference between those that are successful even after they have gone through the hardships. They have gone bankrupt, or they have lost someone they love, or any misfortune or challenge they have. Here's what makes the difference between those people and you. It is in how we respond to those challenges that we're going through. Your response to what has happened to you is what will make it. Speaking of response, when you face a challenge, let's assume it's a financial challenge, how do you respond to it? Do you give up and let the world take on whatever it takes? Do you succumb to the challenges that you're having? Bottom line, how you respond to whatever challenge you're going to have is what will make you either successful or a failure. Every successful person I know has gone through a diversity, and it's because of that diversity they have gone through that they have been in a position to go to the next level. Basically, diversity is a way of God trying to find out if you're ready for the next step. You see, the world works on twin aspects, A and B. Yes? Whatever problem you solve, you become bigger than it. So if you have a bigger problem, know that God is trying to give you an opportunity to be a better person than you are. Yes. One important thing you need to know when you're trying to handle diversity is never lose hope. Hope will move mountains for you when this seems to be so big. Don't lose hope. Don't give up and say, you know what, I've tried. Yes, speaking about trying, you don't try one thing. You bombard your challenges with lots of solutions. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're having a money challenge right now in your life. How do you deal with it? This is how I would ask you to deal with it. You'd use all sources possible that you know to get to that money level, or to see that challenge is solved. Here's what you can do. Number one, you can beg. I know I am not a fan of begging people money, but if the worst comes to the worst and you know someone who can help you out, please, you can beg them. As you're still begging someone, sell something. You may have something of value. Maybe perhaps it's a skill or it's a business that you have. Sell it. Or sell some equipment. If you have a car or any other item that is valuable that people can buy, sell it as you're looking for. If you were talking about solving a money challenge that you're having, right? You can start a small business that can give you cash. For instance, you can start selling jewelry, you can start selling, any business that you can start that at least can give you money immediately, that can help you. You can start a quick business and all that. So, I was giving an example of money, but if you want to solve it, you can do those different, things. Basically, bombard your challenge with so many solutions that it has one solution just to accept and your success. Another idea I have about handling diversity is praying. Prayer does help. Prayer is a big thing. It does help. You can also ask for help from friends and family. And one last idea, cry. Let the tears out when you get some time. If you're facing a lot of diversity, let your tears out. Cry. Go somewhere and cry. Let all the sorrows out. It will kind of solve the challenges you're having, and you'll feel better and you feel relieved, and then you'll move on to solving that challenge that you're having. So those are some of the ideas I have about handling diversity. I know some of you face that, so I wish you the best in your handling any diversity or challenge that you're having now. Bye.